Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of CandidateConnect. Just a brief introduction of CandidateConnect as an event to begin with. Zone IT team is dedicated to provide quality services to both our candidates and clients alike. And this humble initiative, CandidateConnect Hour, started as a series of monthly events a couple of years ago as a result of our deep desire to contribute and connect with our community. So we opened up a window of 1 hour dedicated to our candidates every month when our recruiters would reach out to the candidates registered to provide a free consultation tailored to their unique situation. So just a little bit about me. I'm Samya, Chief Talent Partner at Zone IT. I handle the overall delivery and client relations at Zone IT alongside Sudhir, who is the heart and soul of Zone IT. So over to you, Sudhir.
Hi everyone, my name is Sudhir Gupta. I'm Director for Zone IT Solutions. I've been in IT industry for about 20 years. In my previous life, I was working as SAP consultant. I'm really happy that I'm aligned to the recruitment industry for the last 10 years at Zone IT Solutions. We will dive in about who we are as a company. So Zone IT Solutions, we've been in business for about 10 years now. We do provide permanent and contract solutions, recruitment services to our clients. And we do cover a wide gamut of IT skills. And these are some of our clients we're working with. Just to give you an understanding of the kind of complexity we deal with, the kind of solutions we are working with. Now, the topic for today is very interesting. When someone is moving today to Australia is facing for a lot of different reasons. One, the demography has changed. The kind of opportunities are available is definitely very different. And of course, the networking opportunities and rise of social media. Sometimes you offer your first job and you're not quite sure if that's the right kind of salary and compensation, but you do not receive any calls or emails back from them. And your Seek accounts would be witness of that. Every single day you have tens and 15s of application line up there, but no one is reaching out to you. And we wanted to cover some of the myths, some of the notions which comes when you look for a job in Australia. One is that all jobs are not advertised. And that's a big myth, especially as of today, in this tight market when almost everyone is struggling. Every other organization is struggling to find right IT talent. So a lot of these positions are getting out. Contract jobs are no good if you're looking for a permanent option. That's definitely a big myth. Our view is when you look at your job search, you need to treat them like a project. You do need to identify what kind of companies, what kind of industry, your skills, your experience would be best fit in. Right now, the big part of it is also presenting yourself. Now, presenting yourself is not only your persona on LinkedIn or putting a picture in front of resumes. It is also about when someone looks at this profile, what kind of picture I can paint. When it talks about project management as a weekly goal, of course, I think it's not going to be very useful if you say I'm going to apply for 50 jobs a week, but something in that line could be useful. I'll quickly jump on the next one here. It is all about networking. I'll quickly run through this one. So roughly about 46% of Australian population is on LinkedIn, which is a lot. The couple of things you could definitely do is follow the companies you would like to work for. Please do put your hands up for working with some of the non-profit groups and mentors. Thank you so much, Samya. Over to you.
My tip number 3, or applying with passion, is what going through next. So first of all, let's delve upon the resume formatting bit. Basically, in Australia, we know that we all have a specific format for a resume. So some of the common sections, which again I can classify it as basically you'll have a summary, you'll have the key skills, career history, education, and areas of interest. Keeping the resume as short and simple as possible. 2 to 3 pager resumes are the standard resume formats here in Australia. We're moving on to the next bit, which is the cover letter. Especially when we are trying to apply to great clients, it is important to have a cover letter. Basic ingredients of a cover letter would include a header with the date and contact information, salutational greeting, opening paragraph, a mid-paragraph, and a closing paragraph about what you have unique or your USP. The last bit, which I would like to cover, is about covering the follow-ups. When it comes to consistency, treat applying for a job with the same passion and focus as working on your project, just like the same way. Dedicate and divide your time for applications, for follow-ups, for networking, relationship building, When it comes to feedbacks and follow-ups, one common question which we get is something like, how soon should we do a follow-up? You can follow up every week probably, but don't follow up for more than 3 weeks for a particular job.